Hey everyone, welcome back to the Corvids Coffee podcast. My name is Liz and I'm your host. It's been a little bit of some time since I've been on here, and I know it's been about 3 months hiatus. So I just wanted to catch up with all you guys and let's get into it. So let's discuss the hiatus since it's been about 3 months since the last episode. And first things first, work got busier due to more projects coming up that made make the next 2 months a little bit more busier for my schedule. But they've also been exciting plans, so I've been looking forward to that, and can't wait to see what comes of it. And also the posting schedule for the episodes will be a little less frequent. It will be probably about 3 times a month. So this is um, one of the two episodes we're posting this month, but more updates. So, working on things like with my house. I just had a project plan coming up for the bathroom in me and my boyfriend's house. So we are currently getting ready to work on that. So that'll keep us busy. Also, I've been working on my own mental health just to get more into it, I guess. A fact about me is that I've had OCD since I was about 11 or 12 years old, and I've had anxiety since middle school, but I've been dealing with those since then. I've been able to work through therapy with it and medication to manage it. But yeah, I usually would have more, I still have it now, but I would say I've usually dealt with more anxiety based on social situations like interviews or public speaking, or just regular conversations with people. Um, I've also been able to working in big events, especially for work, and been able to meet more people that way and open up more, which I'm really proud of myself for doing. But I've been getting there. I've progressed a lot in, I would say the last 10 years more, maybe even more so the last 5 years. I'm very proud of myself for that, and it's definitely still been difficult, but it's getting through. And with my OCD, as of lately, it's been acting up more, especially for specific tics I have and compulsion. So I usually have to kind of go through it. One big thing I had that is not as repetitive now, I would say, is fixing my hair constantly. I go just touching it and brushing it and doing that. I still do that now, but I used to do it a lot more when I was a kid. I would just be doing it like every second of the day. I also like rewrite a lot of words. I only do that a little less now. I've been able to manage and just try and just continue on with it. Things don't have to be perfect. I'll just keep going. I have to do a lot of things like humming, especially when I get nervous, and usually do like some just weird sounds like just kind of like a and kind of sounds. I just kind of do those without really thinking. They just kind of come up. I feel like they come up a lot more when I'm stressed or anxious. Sometimes it just come up. I've been able to deal with it a lot more. The biggest thing I had with when I was a kid, maybe around I would say like 11 or 12 up to like middle school and high school, was I would have issues with like family members or friends or people touching like stuff I had that I put in specific spots. We don't kind of get as much now, but it used to be a real problem, and I would get really upset about it, very overwhelmed. It would just drive me crazy, and I would get really upset and cry about it. So having dealing with it more now, especially not really caring as much about it. I still kind of do a little bit with certain things, but I've been able to accept that, you know, things are going to be moved. People can obviously pick up my stuff. That's fine. So I just kind of have to sort of just get a lot of, I'm not making pressure. So a lot of it is more exposure to that. So I let people hit me with that stuff now, and I just, I worked through it. More recently, I cleaned out a lot of my wardrobe. So my sister came over and helped me go through it, and my mom helped me clean through my kitchen, and I was able to relinquish a lot of control that way. I think that was a big thing that I don't think I could imagine myself doing maybe like years ago, letting people do that for me and help me with that. I think I would have been very frustrated with it, the situation, but I've gotten more used to it now, which I'm very proud of. But yeah, I know it's, a lot of information. But the best thing I think is opening up to all of you and sharing my mental health struggle and experiences. to see, just to share my experience and to help others who may be going through the same thing or have gone through the same thing or still even deal with it now. I could be dealing with anxiety, depression, or OCD, all of those different mental illnesses and, just anything going on, know that you're not alone. And there are ways to deal with it. I mean, I did cognitive behavioral therapy for a few years, a really great therapist, moved to another one. I right now have a psychiatrist that I really like, I really trust. Um, Still looking for a therapist, but it's good to have somebody, I consider it kind of a third party that you can, confide in. And I do also confide in a lot of my friends and family about what's going on with me. And I've been able to do that more now. A lot of things that help me, especially is like kind of helping other people through their problems. So if I can help in any way, you can make me feel a lot better and just kind of know that, they're struggling less because of my help. But yeah, it's definitely been a journey with it. But to get on a brighter topic, I do have some stuff to tell you from my office which we're currently in. So here's one amazing thing that I got as a gift from my boyfriend Alan, and it was during our first year of dating. He knows I love 80s movies, especially movies like Back to the Future. And one of my favorite actors, which I really do hope to meet before he passed away, would be Christopher Lloyd. So what he got me was this very cool, well, a time machine, which is the DeLorean. So, yeah. But on the top, actually, is Christopher Lloyd's signature, which I just think is the most amazing thing. And I'm surprised the light still works after on display for so long. It's the most amazing thing. I actually wish I had a car like this, but I did research on it. And unfortunately, the 1989 DeLorean was not exactly a good one, or maybe it's not 1989. I'll have to double check. The DeLorean was kind of a engineering failure for certain reasons, so it wasn't the best car overall. There's always problem car brands or types of cars, and this happened to be one of them. They stopped making it after a few years, but if I could, I would still have it. Even if it was just a sedan, I really would like to have that. But really cool. And also the tires turn, which is really fun. I've never opened up a box though because I always want to keep and get convicted. Another fun thing I have, which I don't know, it's small company. It's actually I'll link them in the description for this episode. There it was this fun toy I found, which I like collecting that kind of stuff with a cool like it sort of looks vintage. It kind of looks like Barbie, but it's like the weird version. I wish I had this growing up. Um, but it's from the luxvegetation.com. You can look them up. I'll put the link in the bio, and they're also on Instagram as well. And they started making these amazing dolls, which have like the coolest thing. It's basically this. What it's called is Larvie, the teenage stacking maggot. I showed my sisters this, and it's the funniest thing, and it's so cool. So it kind of looks like Barbie with like this outfit and everything, like just having like a little striped shirt that kind of looks like her swimsuit, and having all these like cool little accessories. And you can collect a few different ones of them, but it did take a little while to get. But that's just because it's small business, so it's the way the production goes, but it's definitely worth getting, worth supporting, and look at like how cute these are. And she also has a shoe in her tail, which I think is the funniest thing, and it's so cool. I just like weird stuff like that. So if you guys are interested, I will link this in the description, and you can maybe get your own Larvie. You can also get them in blonde and I think red hair as well. I got the brunette because so I got that. She's very fancy. I thought I'd give her a name. So if you guys actually want to maybe put like up in a poll, if you want to help me name this Larvie I have, I would really appreciate it. So that one has been really cool. Another thing to get into is that I saw the Deadpool and Wolverine movie this weekend, which everybody was telling me to watch. I was originally going to see Borderlands, but I have a lot of coworkers who are like kind of like that are just like me, also nerds. They're awesome, and they definitely recommended not to go see Borderlands, but if I do, to go see Deadpool and Wolverine to kind of the palate cleanser after that one. So it's definitely worth seeing. It is so hilarious, and the beginning scenes have well, I was disappointed to find out that probably already know that Deadpool does a dance to the Shine My Bye song, like it's gonna, that kind of song. And it's so funny, but I found out the choreography was actually like the person doing the dance for it wasn't Ryan Reynolds. So it was a little disappointing, but the humor, oh my god, it's so funny. And I think that, I'm big into Halloween, so I think that would definitely be a contender. Dressing up as Deadpool for Halloween. So you never know. I'll keep you guys posted on that. But definitely go check it out. Hugh Jackman was incredible. Oh my god, so he's more normal looking than Dogpool, but Dogpool is so cute, and I love him. He's one of my favorite characters, and it's the moments he had with Deadpool. So yeah, if you ever get a chance to see that, definitely go watch it. I'm probably gonna see it for a second time this week, and it takes my little sister to go see it because she really wants to see it. So it's worth. I will see it like 5 times, and I've also been able to see movies multiple times in theaters. I saw Cocaine Bear, I think like 3 times, and it was all in the same week. Like, I saw it and just like, I love that. I even have it, actually, I own it in Prime now, which is funny. So, it's definitely on my collection. It may not be the best movie, but it is really funny. So, I'm gonna wrap up this video, this episode just because it's getting a little bit late over here. So, I will be making more episodes to come. They might not be as long. They might be like 20, 30 minutes. I'm hoping to have my, co-host on the show. So we'll see how it goes from there, just to see what the schedule's like. But yeah, hoping to make a few episodes per month, so we shall see what goes on. Also mental health tips for today. So what can we do? Mental health tips today. So definitely spending more time on hobbies. I've learned that more so now, especially since it's been a while since I've like drawn or like writing anything or reading. So I started reading a little bit more. Mainly the Bridgerton book recently because I finished season 3 for a while ago, and I really want to read the book. So I started on the book. Also, just spending more time with friends. I've made a lot more time with friends, especially with how busy work got and how busy life gets. So I've been able to see a few friends this past week, and it really makes everything just so much better. Being able to talk to them and see them, like I talked to people too, my friend in person, and I talked with my best friend over a video call on Instagram. So it was really nice to hear from her. We usually don't talk. We usually send a lot of videos to each other on Instagram, which we describe as the same thing penguins do pebbling when they give pebbles to each other or rocks with like kind of tokens of just like, hey, I thought of you. That's what we do for each other. And I really like that. I do the same thing I say also with my older sister. So I have, two people are always sending me videos, and it's always thankful to know that they're thinking of me and I'm thinking of them. So, and a lot of them can be dark humor, but it's very funny. So I love seeing those every day, and it just makes my day. Also, if you have something like that in your life where you can't say talk on a daily basis to your friends or text them, send them a video or something in a while, or maybe like something saying like, I'm thinking of you. So, you know, do that. That'd be because that's one way to show that you still care, that you care, and that you're invested in the friendship and just to put more faith in those relationships. And keep doing. But anyway, have a wonderful night and a great start to the week. I will be talking more next time, and hopefully we'll have a longer episode. So have a wonderful night. Take care of yourself and stay tuned.